Welcome back everybody to my channel. My name is Hobo Joe and this is HoBoCraft Season 3, and today we are going to be building a animal farm. Well, I'm going to attempt to make it automatic, semi-automatic cow farm. I haven't done it in a long time, so I don't even know if I remember how to do it, but I'm going to try my best. And then we're going to build, probably first we might as well go ahead and build the structure that surrounds that animal farm. And since this will be the slum area, I think it's fitting that we get the animal pen. And I think right here should be the best location. And the slums, doesn't have the best stuff, so stuff's falling apart. That's where the people would keep their animals. That's the poorer people, they're living off of the money they make from these animals, selling them to the richer people and selling them in the market for food. And that's their probably main source of income. So we're gonna make it look like a shack that's not really holding together, but doing its best in the location and price range that they could really do. If that makes sense. We're just gonna make it look hobbled shack. Go right there. And the structure will kind of come out. We're making this square. We can go at an angle. Angles are fine. About there. Then, oh yeah, these walls are sun. Really coming out to the pathway, basically. I want it pretty much all the way up. And then this part will be straight. So far I got the hobble shack together, and I deliberately didn't put walls in just so it looks like it's breaking down slowly. On the back side I've even put a little bit of walls on the ground to show that, hey, maybe it fell down. I'm gonna go for a barn type roof, but have it kind of open in some places and broken down and all that good stuff. Except on this side, it will have to work around this piece, but that should not be hard at all. And it says on should. I haven't done it in a while. Oops. Quite realizing now that a stack of slabs is probably not going to be enough. Hopefully I have more in my inventory. Okay, I do. I think that should be all I need. They don't really connect well, but that's okay. That just means all I have to do is bring up the wall one more. And they should connect. Or because it's not a full block, they won't connect. But like I said, not a big deal. Go up 1, 2, 3. On this side. 1, 2, 3. And then one more probably. Round it off. Then some places we'll just put trapdoors instead of slabs, like. What about this border? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Now, one more, and then that should be it for that one. Easy enough. Now, every once in a while, I'll put trapdoors instead of slabs, just like that. Just every once in a while, it's gonna show that some of the wood's just not really holding up. And that happens. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do texture variation. I'm doing 2 like that so these can connect into the walls. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. So cue the time lapse. Now, I haven't built a semi-automatic cow farm in a very long time, so I just wanted to experiment, and I chose not to record my voice just so I can come back, do voiceover, and talk about the process that I went through. And I went through a different couple steps. I was trying to go for that process where you breed the cows up top and then you use water to bring them down into a small area where you just kill them. You can either use fire or just your sword. I'm going to use my sword because I want to get leather. You use this as a leather farm as well, so I'm going to get a looting 3 sword eventually. Let me kill the cows that way. So it goes through a bunch of different steps, and it was a good process, but this is also a good time to talk about where my channel is going, and I'm seeing a lot of support on this series. I'm happy to go forward with that, and I'm still going to be doing PvP, but not to the extent that I was doing, because I enjoy making Let's Plays more, especially now that I took a break from Minecraft, as you guys already know, and coming back, it feels good, especially playing in this world and on my PS5 and all that stuff, with all the good technology that the PS5 has to offer, especially with the good editing quality and all that stuff. It's really nice, so I'm grateful for that. And yeah, maybe I'm thinking about bringing more people in and bringing back live streams. I mean, I haven't done that in almost a year, so for the bigger projects and for, you know, the monotonous, tedious things, I might just bring a stream up. I mean, I don't have plans for a stream, but I want to start streaming again because it was fun to engage with you guys to a certain extent, you know. I mean, streaming was never that good for me. I never really did much with it. I never really knew how to. So it's still a learning experience, and we're going to be learning for a while. And looking back also on this shack, I really messed up and I didn't see, but the shape just doesn't fit what we're doing on the inside, and I want to change it to a rectangle that goes vertical, and it's going to be smaller to where it's not that much room inside. If like that building right in front of us, how it's about that wide, but just make it a little bit longer. I'm going to be doing that, and going to probably do that in the next episode. Right now I'm going to go looking for cows, and I'll bring you guys back once everything is finished. It's just the last moment before I was going to come back and say that I haven't found any cows, because I was looking for around, I don't know, 30 minutes. I found cows, and that was pretty awesome. I gotta close that, or they will get out. Make sure that's closed, and the cow just walked back in there. Now all we do is add that. And some villagers got out of the breeder, and I don't know how, but they're out walking around. But here we have our house, and we have our working cow farm. As you can see, the baby did go through that, and the water will help, but I'm gonna breed those guys a whole bunch before I actually get any cows in there for the bottom for food, because I want a bunch of them, so when the babies grow up on the bottom, there'll be a bunch there, of course. So I'm gonna wait on that, and I also need it because I don't have any leather. Well, I don't have enough leather for enchantments up, and that's the only thing I'm waiting for. So I might as well get that cow farm. But I like the house. I'm glad I put the wood in there, because that helped break up the gray tone of the whole thing. It's kind of looking a little too much right now. I think I just need to get rid of some ferns and stuff like that, but those trees in the back gotta go. I think after that it should look better, but also happy I put it in the ground. I could probably fill this in. We don't need this back here, but I'm happy that it's like this, and You'll just go around it. Only need the part in the bottom where I need to get into there. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you for your support. Hope you guys enjoyed, and catch you guys later. God bless.